नमस्कार, खूब खुश रहो बेटियाओं. My name is Rekha Sharma, Faculty of Fashion and Interior Department in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today is our session is practical exercise on human anatomy. The subject name is pattern making. So let's we start about human anatomy in pattern making. Body measurement. The definition of garment sizing and fit has evolved over time. Current garment sizing is based on the standard measurements of one single fit model of the ideal customer that is representative of the target market for a given style of garment. For perfect sizing of garment, body measurement is very important. Body measurement plays a vital role in better fitting of garments to the human body. Hence, it is crucial for a designer, a dressmaker to have better knowledge of body anatomy as well as the correct procedure for taking body measurements. For efficient fabric utilization in the cutting room, the designer should know the size and shape of the body for which the designing has to be done, and it begins with the 8-head theory. So let me know what is 8-head theory. According to this theory, the normal body structure is considered 5 feet 4 inch height. This body is divided into 8 parts in which each part is 8 inch in length. A development of this theory is the 10-head theory, which is used for all fashion drawing. When we do model drawing, we will use 10-head theory. This figure is referred to as fashion model figure. In this system, the body structure is divided into 10 equal parts or heads. The bottom part of the body is longer compared to the 8-head figures. The ideal height for this theory is taken to be 5 feet 8 inch. The division of body structure in the 8-head principle is shown like that this figure. First is head level, second level is shoulder level, third one bust level, fourth one waist level, fifth one hip level, then sixth one is knee level, and last one is ankle feet level. So what is the first level? First level is hair to chin. The garments are generally worn on the body through the head, and hence hat or cap head measurement should be taken. The right place on the neck is the chin itself. Yoke measurement are taken 1 inch below to the chin. The head is considered the first portion for the human body, and the chin is considered a first imaginary line. Second thing, chin to nipple or apex point. Apex point is highest point of the bust. The upper body garments are prepared according to the size of the chest only. This is the second part, and the second imaginary line passes through the apex point and the arm cyc. This line denotes the bust level. Third one is nipple to navel or apex point to navel. The next imaginary line passes through the navel. Shoulder to waist is measured up to the navel points. This level is the waist level, but for the proper garment fitting, the waist measurement for ladies is taken 1 inch above to the waist level, and for man half inch below the waist line. Navel to public organs. This part is most important for lower body garments. The lower body garments are cut based on the hip size. The hip level is usually 3 to 4 inch above the imaginary line. This is the most heavy or fat part of the human body. This is also as important as the chest measurements. Fifth is public organ to mid thigh. This part is important mainly for arm measurement. The fingertips normally end near about this line. The length of the arms measured as 3 heads. Now mid thigh is to small. The part below the knee is known as small. The knee level is about 2 to 3 inch above this imaginary line. Length of gowns is taken around this head, small to ankle. This head is important for full length of garment like trousers, pants. These garments usually end here. The calf level is above this head. House coats, nightgowns, etc. and at the calf level. Last is ankle to feet. The 8 heads are imagined on assuming a person standing on the toes. This is the last head and it comprises only the feet. This is necessary for tight fitting leggings and floor length garments like evening gowns, flared full length skirt, etc. So, what is the advantage of the 8 head theories? Why we have to knowledge about 8 head theory? By the knowledge of 8 head theory, the observation of the body structure of a human become very easy for us. It will facilitate drafting and fitting of any garment. If there happens to be any fault, then it shall be detected and rectified. Knowledge of body structure shall be helpful to taking correct measurement of human body, and this will result in correct cutting and the garment shall be stitched very properly and fittings are also very proper. Work shall be easily and speedily executed to know about 8 head theories. Thank you.